Good morning, students. Class 11, English reader, book Hornbill, poem Childhood by Marcus Nathan. When did my childhood go? Was it the day I ceased to be 11? Was it the time I realized that hell and heaven could not be found in geography and therefore could not be? Was that the day? When did my childhood go? Was it the time I realized that adults were not all they seemed to be? They talked of love and preached of love, but they did not act so lovingly. Was that the day? When did my childhood go? Was it when I found my mind was really mine, to use whichever way I choose, producing thoughts that were not those of other people, but my own and mine alone? Was that the day? Where did my childhood go? I went to some forgotten place that's hidden in an infant's face. That's all I know. Now, in this poem, the poet thinks deeply over the question of his childhood. Childhood is a stage, you can say, of innocence in which the child believes others and loves them unconditionally. The poet has tried to identify some stages of his life when his thoughts and perceptions of the world are changing. Perceptions mean the ability of, you can say, becoming aware of certain things through your senses. The poem describes the first step to maturity, or you can say the loss of childhood, when one is able to think logically and rationally. Forming one's own opinion and not getting influenced by others is also a sign of maturity or loss of childhood. Let us know the poem stanza wise. In first stanza, the poet wonders when he lost his childhood. He reflects that perhaps it was the day when he crossed the age of 11. That is the word ceased, meaning coming to an end. Maybe it was a stage when he realized the concepts of hell and heaven about which he had been taught since his childhood that did not exist in reality, and even the geography textbooks did not give the location of any such places. The poet realizes that he might have lost his childhood when he gained his rational outlook due to getting educated. Now, rational means which is based on reason or logic. You can say after that anything can be. In the second stanza, the poet reflects that maybe the loss of childhood occurred when he was able to see through the hypocrisy of adults. These people are like they follow double standards, actually following and preaching different standards of behavior to others. They told the poet to be loving and caring. However, they themselves were argumentative, violent, and we can say discourteous. Their behavior was a far cry from the love they said about or they used to talk about and advised as an advocate, you can say, with deep respect to the child. Perhaps, says the poet, recognizing broken trust was a major step towards adulthood. Now, the trust is broken. Why? Because of the hypocrisy of the adults, the way they behave, the double standards they follow. Now, in the third stanza, the poet asks the same question again and again, but with different options. He is trying to guess when he actually lost his childhood. Perhaps it was the day when he realized that his mind could think independently, forming his own opinions and being able to take his own decisions. He has gained a sense of individuality which set him free from, you can say, the preconceived, the opinions which are formed beforehand of others. So, here his own individual opinions and experiences are now shaping his thoughts, and he realized that this might have been the time when he lost his childhood innocence completely. The last stanza, in this last stanza, the poet changes his question. Now, see, where did my childhood go? In first three stanza it was only when, but in the fourth stanza, as you can see, it is where did my childhood go. So the poet changes his question. The poet now wonders where his childhood has gone. He reflects that maybe his childhood has gone to an unremembered place which is not able to remember right now. The poet also says that childhood can be found in the innocent face of a child who does not have any kind of, to claim anybody and rationality, and who turns, you can say, trust others unconditionally. So he has nothing to do with all such things like hypocrisy of the adults, or claiming somebody, being rational. So in other words, we can say a small child is full of innocence, and there one can find one's own childhood. Now that was a beautiful poem we have read. So you read the poem once again, go through the video for the explanation, and if you have any queries related to this, let me know in the feedback in our WhatsApp group. Till then, thank you class.